Hey everybody, and welcome back to Ready, Steady, Play.
Hello.
Hello.
We've gathered here today because we love birds. No, wait, damn it, I had a whole thing for this. We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to talk about birds. That's right, it's Bird Show.
I love birds.
I meant to look up how to pronounce that word and forgot.
Bird?
No, orthological. I did it.
Orthological.
I just did it.
Are we sure that's the right word?
Is it?
No, we've had this debate about this word on a different episode.
Have we?
That was nothing to do with birds. I remember very clearly, and none of us went and looked up the word afterwards.
Yeah.
Isn't bird watching orthology or something like orthology? It might have an extra syllable
I
or
could
two.
not tell you.
In this game, you can take on the role of an orthologist.
Sure, let's go.
Or a bird watcher, a aviary keeper, or you can do what I'm doing, which is
An aviary is where you keep birds. You just that's like saying
an aviary manager. Then how about that?
There you go.
There we go.
Aviary maintainer.
You don't keep kennels.
You might be a.
I guess you might.
What about if you kept a kennel full of tiny kennels?
Sure. Okay.
Sure.
So the little ones
Aviaries
don't
are much
escape.
bigger.
And then inside you hang all the aviaries.
You already corrected the term. I don't know why we're still talking about this.
But I'm going to
This
take
game being...
Wingspan.
That's it. We're 2 minutes in and we just named the game we're playing.
We're playing
That's right.
Wingspan.
I'm here, kids, to keep it on
I
track.
feel like people must know what this is because it's been everywhere. It's top of the hotness since it was announced. It's all over the shop. And someone on a video somewhere, and I'm so sorry I've forgotten your handle on YouTube, but they said, "Are you going to play Wingspan?" So of course I went, "Yeah, what's that?" And then I pre-ordered a copy, and now we're playing Wingspan.
I am excited for this game.
Yeah, me too.
A lot.
Michael won it one time, so it's good bucks.
Well, we can't even say won it, really. It ended early. I nearly won it.
It's been on my playlist since I came into my attention, so I'm eager to try it.
Well, it's actually what it is. It's a relatively. I don't want to say simple, but it's
No.
mechanically it's an engine builder. There is some cool stuff going on with the placement of cards and how you sort of assemble the engine, but it's not especially complex. But despite that, it does have a surprising amount of depth.
Yes.
And it as a game of this type.
Are you altering my opinion before I've played it? Outrageous.
Oh, because I don't think I could alter your opinion.
I was just going to say, I don't think your opinions are altered at all.
You'd have to listen to me first.
Are you calling me opinionated? no one's ever called me that before. I don't know my own mind at all.
So it's,
You never get off that fence and tell me what you think. You've got splinters, man.
I will find you an issue on the fence with, and I'll come back to you.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put out our round-by-round objectives. So you can play with either side of this board. There's a blue side and a green side. The green side creates more player contention, so we play it on the green side.
I was assuming we'd play on this side.
So your first objective is most birds in the fields.
Got it.
Your
Most
second
birds in the
objective
field.
is most eggs in ground nests.
Okay.
Most eggs in ground nests, okay. Oh, actually one thing I was wondering, I assume it's round one, we only do round one subjective, round two, we only do round two.
That's correct.
Stack.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're
that's
scored per round, and as we score them, we put our action cubes on them, so each round we have fewer actions.
No, I knew that. I watched Rodney's video, okay? I just couldn't remember
That
if it
hack?
stacked or not.
Other way, buddy, other way.
No, I like it that way.
It's upside
so
down.
The third round 3 is the,
The
most
bird's getting wet.
the most rivers in birds, and the last round is most birds with cavity nests with eggs.
Excellent.
What?
So some birds,
Most birds who have cavity nests who have eggs on them, with eggs on.
yes,
So
with
the
eggs.
most eggs on cavity dwelling bird cards.
Yes.
Yes.
Got you. Okay.
Take these away forever. They're done from the game.
Okay.
Um,
That makes sense. I can remember that.
and now I'm going to give you guys 10 things, and you can choose to keep 5 of them.
No, don't we get 5? And you get 5 food, and then...
Michael, think about what I said.
No, you didn't. That doesn't name the cards. Oh, you're gonna give me 10 things.
I like the way ours were
And
done.
you keep 5 of them.
I like the way ours
Exactly
are done
right.
properly.
Huh?
I like the way ours are done properly.
Of course, Chris. Nothing but
We
the best.
keep three. We keep. Oh, of course, because we only we trade a food, isn't it? So this is the only time in the game where the food you use doesn't matter, correct? To keep the card in your hand.
Right, so
You don't need to feed it to the food. Yeah.
well, it's advisable that so now we've got 5 food and 5 cards, and we're going to keep 5 of these 10 things.
But I don't have to spend wheat.
You don't have to spend anything at this stage. That we're just deciding what we're going to start the game with. But it's advisable to try and keep bird cards that match the cost of the food that you're keeping.
Yeah.
So don't keep a bunch of stuff that costs fish and then throw away your fish. Basically.
Yeah, no, you're actually explaining it in a way that actually renders my question moot. I was thinking of it as we're paying a food to keep a card.
I mean,
But
essentially, yes.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be a food that they eat.
Yeah, exactly.
The way you explain it's actually better than Rodney's way of explaining it. What a hack.
Okay, I don't like these birds in that
Are
ability.
there any birds that have? Like,
Oh, we should also have a couple of gold cards each, guys. So, you can keep one of these as well.
One of these?
Yeah, these are secret goals.
Yes, that might determine what I keep.
Exactly, this might affect what you keep in your hand. Ooh, interesting. Oh, I like this one. I'm going to keep this one because it's different to one that I've seen before.
Neither of mine are particularly what I want. Can I just look at a couple of example words to the deck to see, double check the symbol where it should be on the card?
Oh, sure. Well, why don't we flip one over and I can point some stuff out to you.
Okay.
So, there's a Brewer's Blackbird.
No, that doesn't help.
That doesn't help? What are you looking for?
Maybe it's just something that's not there.
This is the wingspan. This is the nest type here. So the cavity nest would be demonstrated there, so with the ground nest. This is the number of eggs you can have on the bird total. Yeah. That's the amount of points they're worth at the end of the game. This is what they eat up here. So he likes grain.
What about predator versus...
Predator. Okay, so
Alien.
see this brown banner here? That means he's a flocking bird. The predator symbol is that skull. It would be here.
Is it skull, predator, or nothing?
Right, so...
Is that right?
What things will, if things are referring to a bird being a predator, they're referring to birds with that skull ability.
And that skull ability will be in the banner in the red.
It will be in the brown banner. So some birds are predatory and don't have a predator ability. So the card is probably referring to a predator ability on a bird.
Got you.
Rather than a bird being predatory.
Right. Both of my objectives are absolutely worthless in relation to the cards I have in hand to start with.
So are mine, sort of.
No, mine are actually worthless.
So that's my discarded objective, and these are my discarded birds.
That's so bad.
My starting birds are great.
Mine are not. Mine are all unbelievably expensive.
There we go.
That's so upsetting.
Alright, well, I'm getting rid of these birds. I mean, none of these are good starting birds, but I like them.
Yeah.
This bird doesn't even have a fucking ability. What a shit bird.
So can I choose to keep? I can choose to keep 2 birds and 3 food, right?
Yes, correct. That's 5 things. We'll have a discard pile here.
I thought it was 3. I thought it was 3 cards.
You can keep 1 to 5 cards, and
yeah. No, as I said, your explanation was more eloquent.
Oh, we've just gotten started, and I'm already so excited about the birdies.
Have I got a terrible hand, or didn't I just not appreciate how tough the choices were going to be?
There we go.
Probably the.
Is it normal to have a hand of exclusively things that cost like 3 food to play?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I think it's also something you'll get better at with experience. I think I've actually kept a terrible starting hand. I just like these ones. Mm-hmm. So I kept 3 birds, and I'm going to get rid of these 3 things. Oof. Here are the dice, Michael. You can roll them and decide the destiny. Are these the discards?
Yes, buddy.
So I put the gold cards on the bottom because I don't know if it says to make a discard.
I'm going to do this because I think...
the birds.
I love the
As much as I really want to make this, really want to keep this very valuable 9-point bird, it just seems really impractical at present.
American woodcock. He's probably very rare or something. The woodcock's amazing mating display involves repeated dives from 300 feet. He does not look like he can get up to 300 feet.
I know, he looks like that's going to be hard work.
I'm keeping 2 birds and 3 food. And I am going to keep... This is absolute crapshoot. It just depends on what... What?
You assured us you knew how to play.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I know how to decide this. Apparently, according to this card, look away, guys. So I've got no cards in my hand, opening hand, that fulfill this. Which only 10% of the cards will work for it, and I've also got none that will work for this. But 13% of the cards in the deck work for this one, so I'm keeping this one.
Oh, Chris, profit from that 3%.
If my score is 3% higher than theirs, then
that'll just go to show. You are the expert.
I am the master.
Maths master.
Let's play a lovely, relaxing, non-competitive game.
Who has Schwazi?
I have it on my phone.
Someone stole my phone and now I don't have it.
My phone's over there.
I saw who stole your phone. Would you like me to tell you who did it?
Nope. I'm still solving it. I'm going to solve it.
This app may not work properly in full. Shut up.
Schwazi. Do. Pink.
Yes! Come on! Why would you betray me?
So we're going to get some birds out. Here's a Californian Condor.
Where's the extra food I get?
We've got a Bell's Vireo and a pygmy nuthatch. Oh my god, I want the pygmy nuthatch.
Oh, this glare. Come on, glare. Hang on. Oh, is it in relation to that?
Yeah, it's so we can see it on the hand camera.
I can do this.
Hey, Chris. That Californian condor is scary, man. It looks like Severus Snape.
I don't like it.
By the food still.
There were just 22 of these scavengers alive in the 1980s, and now there are over 200. Ooh, he's rare. Why is he only worth a point then?
Mm-hmm. That's very strange.
In my opinion, the rare bird should be worth more points.
Because he costs no food to play.
You can just play him
presumably
for free.
because he's a scavenger.
Yeah, he literally doesn't...
Oh, that's very thematic.
He looks like a vulture after all. So, he's probably a
scary.
scavenger. Yeah, you even said the word scavenger, that's why it was in my head.
Cool. Well,
Wow, he's enormous.
277 centimeters is massive.
That is very big.
You wouldn't
Cool.
mess.
I'm first player, so I'll have this birdie bird here. Birdie bird.
Birdie bird.
Is it equal turns? Of course it is, because we... Yeah.
Because we have action
That
cubes.
was rounds. That was a stupid question. There's only 4 rounds.
No, there's... oh, yes, there's 4 rounds, yes.
Wow. That's very... Not many.
And they get shorter as the game progresses.
They do get shorter. This is true.
Ooh. I'm going to take this action here. I'm going to take this guy. Boop, done.
Don't you put that back out, do you?
Can I see the card you took? Because I never really looked at it. That was very kind of you. You haven't let me.
Tuck a thingy if you do gain a berry. Ooh. Cedar Waxwing going to get berries.
That's a tiny bird.
You took the card I wanted.
Cool. He's one of the only birds in North America that eats exclusively fruit.
So you both knew that was a good card.
Well, cards that bring you resources near the start are okay.
Sure.
This is like the least good kind of resource getting one. It was also the only one that actually had any resources.
But that was good for me for my strategy.
Well, then that's just a bonus for me. Really, isn't it?
So now
you've rolled those, right?
We haven't even started. We haven't even started playing, and now I have to change.
But altering your strategy on the fly is one of your areas of expertise.
Shit on it. I got this. When I'm winning at the end, when I've won at the end.
Yeah.
Remember this moment,
when
people.
We need to, don't we?
Huh?
They're not finite for the round or anything.
So you can re-roll the dice either when all 5 are gone or when any number of the dice in the tray show the same symbol.
There's only one symbol left.
Yeah, so that could be when there's just 1 die left.
Yep.
Because it's the only symbol.
That makes sense. I believe it makes sense.
But you roll them when somebody has to get one. So if you go to get one and there's 1 die left, you could re-roll all 5 if you wanted before taking 1.
Oh, man.
Oh, this game is tough.
Hey, Bell's Vireo is named after John Graham Bell, who taught taxidermy to future U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt.
Wow.
You have to buy a card so I can get more bird facts.
Yeah. Okay.
I did enjoy the bird facts, I must say. I want some European birds, though. We've only haven't seen no American ones so far.
Yeah, they're mostly American, actually, North American in this game, and I think that's keeping
Looks like a lot of birds, though.
space open. That's true. I think it was something like there's 300-ish birds, and 170 are North American.
I'll tell you just over half.
But I think they're keeping space for like the penguin expansion and stuff.
Where will they live, though? I know you can,
obviously
you can
we'll
say
get another
wetlands,
row
but
we'll get another Arctic row on the bottom of the habitat.
what with penguins of the 3 different kinds of penguins? How many? Only like
It's just penguins. It's all penguins.
Oh, there's so much.
Like there are some penguins. There are South American penguins. They sure as hell don't live in Arctic weather.
Well, they can go live in the bloody fields, then, can't they?
I'm gonna.
They need tropics.
I'm gonna play.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Cool.
From the supply.
Oh, random draw. Mike's already lost sight of what he's doing.
Oh no, it's my turn. I'm already confused. This is terrible.
Wingspan.
This
Stumps. Pro players.
This one seems
Pro.
like the one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, this one. Let's do this one, I think.
Ooh, yeah.
You guys took something. What was this guy? This guy gives you stuff, doesn't he? Tuck. And if you do gain food.
I got a pygmy nuthatch. That's nuthatch.
I wanted to do a witty retort.
Nothing came. The only way you can beat me now is if you get the giant nuthatch.
I got one of those.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, let's see it then.
He's only a point, but he's free to play.
Michael, don't keep your birds in your pants. He is free to play.
I'm gonna have him.
You're going to have him.
That's quick for making engines stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, but he doesn't have an ability. So he doesn't actually contribute to the engine, does he? Can I see?
Well, no. So
Oh, he gives you an extra bonus card, so he'll give you an extra objective.
Yeah. What?
So you draw
Extra
2 of these
objective.
and keep one.
You can keep another one.
Just like you did at the
exactly.
start.
Is that objective? I thought it was normal cards. That's really good. And B, when I said engine, you are right. I probably used the wrong word. I more meant he's a very easy way to advance the efficiency
That
of
is
an
true.
action.
But don't forget you must pay eggs for the future columns.
I had forgotten up until 5 minutes ago, but then I've reassessed.
So our new bird is Bobolink, the Dalichonyx ozoxivorus, obviously flawlessly pronounced. And he is, when played, lay 1 egg on each of your ground nesting birds. I mean, that seems really good given our second round objective.
That's true.
Although, got to get a bit of an engine on the go here. So I'm going to do play a bird. Can I do that? Can I play a bird? Yes, I can. Can I afford to play a bird is what I meant, Michael.
Got you.
So I'm going to play down my pygmy nuthatch here in the forest. Yeah, pygmy nuthatch. And then I'm going to discard these 2 foods to do that. Mm-hmm. Boom. And now he lives there. That's a good boy. He's tiny. He's 20 centimeters.
Aww.
That is small. Yeah, that's the one. Did you draw it from here? Did you?
Yeah, that was the first one.
Yeah,
the one I bought.
that was the one I looked at and noted it was so small. Yeah.
These flocking birds often have helper birds bringing them food during nesting season.
Have you ever flown birds? Like owls or falcons or something. Done falcon of some description.
I've never done it like a hobby, but I've been to places where they give you the glove and let you do it.
It's same thing, isn't it?
Well, no, because I feel like if you've flown birds, it's kind of like you have to have like your own equipment and your own bird.
Oh, well, no, I bought a package where you get to go and fly birds for the day.
Yeah.
Yes, I've done that. I was actually
that counts as flying birds.
I was actually at a fair in South London, where they had a blue-crested eagle or something.
Oh, I remember you telling me this.
And he just pissed off. He just flew away, and then he went and sat in a tree in the park, and they couldn't get him out like for the whole day, and we're all just sitting around watching him sit in the tree, just like staring at them like
nah.
He must be very confused.
It was so funny.
I'm gonna play bird.
Oh, you'd like to play a bird, wouldn't you?
No, I would. I'm gonna play my bush tit.
Let's have a look at your bush tit, Michael.
Oh yes, sorry guys.
Stop being so immature. It's not funny.
No, what's really funny is his full name is Posaltipassus minimus, because he's so small. He's even smaller than my pygmy nuthatch.
He's tiny. Good things come in small packages, Peeves.
Oh, he has a special nest. It says bush tits live in flocks, and single
Nice.
adults will help couples raise their young.
Yeah, that's nice.
No, it's just like you.
That's two.
You have flown birds, right?
Yes.
As a result,
Yes.
you've done the
Yes.
thing where you have them on the wing, the glove, and you make them
Yes,
fly. and
I've done
stuff.
that.
Right. It's fun, isn't it?
It's cool, yeah.
Really cool.
I really liked it.
The best part is when you call them and they come to your glove. That's so cool.
Oh, I didn't call them. I had food.
I'm just using the more impressive words. For, I also.
It'd be a lot more impressive if you were like, "Come, bird!" And he just came. And
Come to me.
That's not what happened. But
whereas I was bribing them, I was like, "Come here, love me, and I'll give you some food. Pretend to love me."
that's.
Bye.
I just assumed they were doing it because they loved me, and because they knew I was their master.
That's obviously they looked at us and they thought those people look like they should own us.
That's what they always think.
Yes, you think you were going to?
I think I'm going to play bird.
That makes sense.
Oh, are you, Chris? Oh, are you?
That's how I started a trend, dude.
Play a bird doesn't
Did you say that?
doesn't get any
I
better.
started a trend.
Play a bird's its own action.
Played a bird and then everyone else played a bird.
Such a trendsetter, you.
Do you know how you put
Anyone
these,
would think would
for
follow
these
you.
actions, you put it like here if you've got two cards in and you move it back. And
Correct.
activate. For play a bird, where do you just put it here?
Just keep.
It
No,
always
no,
just goes
actually,
here.
just sits here.
Just sits
It's
there.
because you never activate cards when you play a bird.
Sure. Right, I'm
Right.
going to pay either a worm or a
A worm. I think it's a
berry.
grub, is it?
Whatever.
A one.
Birds
A green one.
Birds definitely eat worms.
Which
This
doesn't
is a
help you.
catch-all for invertebrate, actually.
I'm going to put... Actually, yeah. I think I remember hearing
Invertebrate.
that. So I'm going to put it here. It is an eastern kingbird. For some reason, its Latin name is Tyrannus tyrannus,
Ooh.
which surely just means kingbird. Or, I don't know if... the word eastern certainly isn't in there. But, that's...
The kingbird deploys its orange crown while defending its territory.
Ah. Cool.
And everyone's like, "Ooh, you orange bird."
Right,
I think you're going to have to
it.
do yoga tomorrow, buddy.
Whoa! On Race Day Play? Or
Well, we
elsewhere?
did nothing.
We did 2 goes.
We did 6 actions.
Well, there's a lot of chat at the
That's
start.
not.
With you two, is exceptionally common.
You saying you don't chat?
Sit a picnic.
Why the fuck are you here?
I don't know,
We
actually.
didn't swear the entire video.
We were doing so well. I think I swore once, actually.
Oh, you can bleep that one out.
Beep.
Just once.
Well, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to replace it with chirps.
Yes. Editing Mike note.
We didn't chirp once. Shit. See you all tomorrow for more Wingspan.
And chirping.
No swearing.